Welcome back to Cronos Pulse. My name is Mike, this is Crypto Warehouse, and we're going to take you through what's happened in the last 7 days on the Cronos chain. We didn't make a video last week because we were hanging on for a couple of major announcements, and they arrived at the start of this week. And we're going to tell you what they all are. First of all, we're going to take a look at the 90% fee reduction on the Cronos chain. Your transactions are now costing 1 cent. All of those NFTs, all of those games, all of that DeFi that you want to get involved in, it's now going to cost you a cent. Okay, that's the first thing we're going to talk about, and that's the biggest change on Cronos Pulse I think we've ever had. Second up, we're going to talk about a couple of things to do with Wolfswap. Number one is the partnership with VVS and what we think of that. The second is the new routing, the new UI that they have put live. We're going to take you through all of that. Then we're going to talk to you a little bit about something very cool. We're going to do a CorgiAI Quiz night. This Wednesday at 5 p.m. UTC, we're going to do a CorgiAI Quiz. We're going to stream it on Binance. We're going to stream it on YouTube. We're going to give you all of the details in a minute. Then we're going to tell you a little bit about Chiverse. Now the fees don't cost anywhere near what they did. They're down to a cent. Why not go and play some games on Cronos? We're going to have a look at Chiverse. Then we didn't miss it out last time. We don't want to include it every week. We're going to tell you about the very next Monkey Muscle Poker Night. Who's in it? What can you win? And how do you get involved? We're going to give you all of the details. Now, before we begin, make sure to give everybody we talk about a follow. Remember, Crow fam, we are stronger together. Now, let's get into it and let's talk a little bit about that 90% fee reduction. First up then, base gas fees are now 10 times lower on the Cronos EVM. Everything on chain just got lighter, faster, and more affordable. Live now, designed for builders, scaled for CrowFam users. This is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. No more 10 or 15% fees. It's now roughly 1 cent a transaction. I've been testing it all week. I've been running transactions back and forth on Wolfswap, won myself a few mystery boxes along the way, and every transaction was costing me a cent. It works. I've been buying NFTs off Abyssus Bay, 1 cent a transaction. It all works brilliantly. Now, I know this is the first of many changes that they are up to. I know they are looking at increasing the block sizing. I know all of these things, but for me, this is the retail user solution, making it almost free to transact on the Cronos chain. This is massive. Now, it's going to take some time for this to filter through. It's going to take some time for new projects to come to Cronos to take advantage of this. I'm fully aware of that. But as you are watching this video now, everything is 90% cheaper. And that, hats off to Merkros and the team over there. This is a massively successful change in my opinion. Next up, we have the announcement of the partnership between VVS Finance and Wolfswap. They are joining forces in a strategic partnership to boost trading on the Cronos chain. It's more than just trading, however. It's about bringing builders together, driving volume, and creating opportunities for everyone in the Cronos ecosystem. Together, we build the future of DeFi on Cronos. Let's make it happen. That was the announcement, tweeted by Wolfswap and VVS. I believe that was Monday or Tuesday this week. I was trying to think of some witty jokes to do with wolves and moles, but I couldn't think of one, so you're just going to have to put up with my face again. This is great news. And what we want to see on Cronos is we want to see projects working together. The big difference for me when we started making videos on Cronos was how isolated a lot of the projects were. They knew each other, and some did work together. Some NFT projects have worked together. I'm not saying that they didn't. But in terms of the bigger projects working together, we didn't see as much evidence of that on the Cronos chain than we saw on Solana, where we'd come from. We still make videos about Solana and Camino Finance and Jupiter, Meteora and Orca and all of those guys. And they all work together and they collab and they do things together. And that was pretty much missing on the Cronos chain. Now, there's very different reasons for that, and maybe some people think I'm wrong, but that's how we saw it. Now, this type of partnership, whether it be Abyssus Bay, Push, VVS, Wolfswap, Obsidian, the projects that are over here, Moonlander, for example, having them work together and collab is better for the end user. And that should be the most important thing. The user experience is more important than a logo or a transaction. The user experience will keep people on Cronos. And these types of partnerships are going to do wonders for the ecosystem. And it may be the next one that's released as a partnership between VVS and Abyssus Bay. Maybe the next one is Abyssus Bay and Moonlander. It doesn't matter. But having them come together and work together and creating that atmosphere of collaboration, that's what it's all about. Now, I've already made a video about the Wolfswap next gen trading. That video went up, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not going to go over that again. But suffice to say, they have created the sexiest UI. And of course, they have admitted that yours truly has the sexiest voice to talk about it. And I would have to absolutely agree. But I've already made a video about this. It's about 8 minutes long. Longer than I normally last anyway. And I'm going to leave a link to that video below the Cronos Pulse today. The CorgiAI Quiz Night will be landing on Wednesday, 5 p.m. UTC. 60 minutes, 30 questions, 3 winners. We've been doing this for a few weeks. We've run it on Wolfswap. We've done it on Maple Finance. And this is all about testing your knowledge on CorgiAI Social Club. What do you know about them? Do you know who they are? Well, if you don't, you've got 3-4 days to learn all about them. We're going to leave a link to their X account and everything you need to learn before the night. Some of the questions are going to be gimmies. We always do this. What type of animal is the CorgiAI logo? We're going to have gimmies. But then we're going to have difficult questions. What's been the average trading volume over the last 30 days for CorgiAI? What's the tokenomics of CorgiAI? What's their maximum supply? We're going to ask easy and hard questions to sift through the viewers, sift through the people taking part in the quiz. If you want to take part, follow Crypto Warehouse. I'll leave a link to the tweet about this below and a link to all of the CorgiAI socials so you can go and do some research on them. Now, you're a little bit late for this tournament, but don't worry. Chiverse offer multiple tournaments, and this is now going to be a game changer. We've covered the 90% reduction in fees. Transactions no longer cost you 10 or 15 cents, they cost you a cent. Go and play some games. Whether it be Chiverse, whether it be Interlude, go and have some fun. The tournament table down here, this started at the beginning of the week. And if we scroll further down, you'll see just how well it's been going. Silver and gold have been doing incredibly well, as have the blockchain ballers. So make sure to go and check this out. And if you see Pamper, go and give him a kick along the way. But Chiverse Tournament is up and running. They do multiples of these. Go and get involved with Chiverse. Go and check them out. It's going to cost you nothing to play these days. It's going to cost you nothing to buy the NFTs. You really have no excuse not to hold NFTs anymore or trade on the Cronos chain. Now the Monkey Muscle Poker Night is upon us this Sunday. It's said that a Pocket AA rocket hand can lift your spirits into the stratosphere when it comes your way. We are going to see another poker night there every Sunday. Now, wait till you see the prize list. Starting with Ninjafu, who we are going to cover on here at some point. Yes, Monkey Muscle, Wolfswap, Kitcoin. Too many to read out. 19, 20 prizes to give out on the night. The sponsors list is absolutely huge. You've got a monkey smoking a cigar. What more do you want? 29th of June, this Sunday, even if you don't know anything about poker, go and play. Go and meet some of the reps from these teams. Go and get involved. If you want a community on the Cronos chain, you have to become part of the community. I cannot stress that enough. Sitting there with 5 or 6 NFTs in your wallet and doing nothing to support those NFT projects is going to mean they go to zero. Go and play the tournament, get involved, have some fun. That's the key. I don't sound like I'm having fun telling you this right now, but go and have some fun. It's way past my bedtime. I can't play at this time, but I'm sure a lot of you on the wrong side of the world will be able to play along, and who can blame you? Look at what you can win. It's a win-win. It's a win-win for Monkey Muscle. It's a win-win for the Cronos chain. And there you have it. Another Cronos Pulse in the bag. What do you think of the updates to Wolfswap? What do you think about the 90% reduction in fees on Cronos chain? I think that's the biggest thing to happen to Cronos in a very long time, probably since the Lion airdrop. However, it's never going to be enough for me. We're always going to want to see more and more development. I want to see more DeFi integrations into the app with Crypto.com. I want to see more recognition from the intern at Crypto.com when it comes to the CRO token, when it comes to the CRO logo and including it in their socials. As far as Wolfswap is concerned, there is a rumor on the wind that they're going to be opening on another chain. This is bullish for the Cronos chain. We want projects on Cronos to do well on Cronos and further afield, whether it be Solana, whether it be Abstract. We want to see them become a success. Monkey Muscle and their Pokernight. Very important that people keep the momentum of that up. It's important that you have weekly things to do, whether it be Traffic by Elder Carl, whether it be the Monkey Muscle Pokernight. You create your own culture, and these are all part of the culture of the Cronos chain. So no matter the price of CRO, its time will come. Stick with the Cronos chain projects, get involved with some of them, buy some NFTs, buy some of their tokens, join their Discord channels, and support each other. Until next week, CRO fam, I have been Mike. You have been great. Adios.